steal the idea. So either way.
Okay. Instead of Raspberry Pi, make it an upboard. Is that what they're saying for themselves? Because after they ask about the Thursday stream, they say, instead of Ethan Mage, instead of a Raspberry Pi, make it an upboard. A full Win 10 machine in the size of a Raspberry Pi. Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know much about... I've never used a Raspberry Pi. They sound neat. And I don't know what an upboard is. So if you want advice, I'm afraid I just can't give it to you.
I don't know what it is.
I don't have a strong opinion on the Raspberry Pi.
Little computer.
Other than like buying a Raspberry Pi and installing that inside a hollowed out old NES would probably get you something far better than the stupid ass mini NES Nintendo's selling that's only got 30 fucking games on it.
By the way,
fucking waste.
And I called it that was going to be the hottest Christmas gift ever. Yeah. Sold out in seconds.
Why are people so dumb?
Because it's a great Christmas gift for someone who you don't really know that well. I think they like video games or something. I saw the video game thing. All right, what are we calling the bug? What are we calling the bug, chat? Yeah, I heard that the cable is like crazy stupid short.
Oh, don't build your own or just emulate the fucking NES on a PC for fuck's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ, why the fuck not?
Gina Davis, great.
It's not hard to do.
Gina Davis, boom.
Because nostalgia. Then buy a fucking Raspberry Pi and build one out of an old NES.
Oh, sorry, Scroot McGroot's Brundlefly would have been a much better name for that. Yep.
Change it. I don't give a shit.
I can't now.
You can't? You can't change it after you named it?
Later.
All right.
Not right now.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. Gobbledygook says, "Hey, Jack."
Gobble, gobble.
Did you just gobble?
Gobble, gobble.
On the day before Thanksgiving?
It's very possible that I gobbled.
I am using McCormick's Grill Mates mesquite-flavored marinade with turkey breasts.
Ooh.
Hopefully it will take like the hickory smoked turkey lunch meat. We'll see.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Tyrant says,
no.
Have you guys seen what did you have more to say about the turkey breast marinade? Because I got nothing alpha.
Well, that's the important part of making any turkey is like just putting a turkey in the oven ain't gonna give you shit. It's all about the prep work. Like when I deep fry a turkey, part of the thing that makes my deep fried turkey so damn good is I brine it the night before. The night before it sits in a solution of salt and brown sugar water all night. And then like I rub it down, I make it super nice. So like that's the important part is like the shit that you do to a turkey. Smoked turkey is legit Jack Trigger Joyce, abso-fucking-lutely. But it's all about the prep work that goes into it. Like when I'm making steaks tomorrow, you can't just take them out of the fridge and put them on the grill. That ain't gonna do you no good. Take them out, get them to be room temperature, start rubbing them down like an hour before you put them on the grill. Let that soak in a little bit.
How much does the NES Classic thing cost? For 30 games. A mere 30 games. A tiny fraction of the games that appeared on the NES.
Gino Suave, that's what I'm saying. You're supposed to take care of your turkey before you bake it in the oven. How much does the mini NES cost, Rich?
Yeah.
Chat. I don't know. How much does the mini NES cost? I have no idea how much the mini NES cost.
60?
60. We're getting a couple 65,000. Absolutely. I believe it.
60 for...
Maybe 60. That's a lot of money.
I can't fault them. They're selling like hotcakes.
Hot cakes.
I just think people are dumb for buying them.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. The thing I hear about the NES Classic is you need to press a button on the NES in order to change games. Like, you can't do that from the controller. And so you either need to, like, get up to change games or have it near you.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit.
How about I emulate the games on my computer, which
how
also has an HDMI port.
They're supposed to run great, though. The games are supposed to like
run. They run great on emulator.
They've
got that one. They got that one out of the park. They figured that out. They figured out the fucking 35-year-old NES emulation. That's done.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Great.
You could run 500 of them at the same time on your computer.
The controller cord is 3 feet long. Is that true?
Not everyone wants to steal a game. Look, I've got a whole bunch of fucking NES games in a closet somewhere. I'm not rebuying that shit.
I'm also uncomfortable stealing games. It's okay. It's okay to be uncomfortable with it.
It's not stealing when you own the cartridges.
Totally stealing. Totally stealing. You can justify it all you want. Still totally stealing.
All right.
Oh, I don't want Ellie's Cult to die. That is, if the cord is really 3 feet long, that's obnoxiously short. Absolutely. Thing when cooking a turkey is not overcooking it. That's another true thing, Captain Nitpick. Like, take your turkey out. Like, really pay attention to the temperature. You need a good meat thermometer. You take it out, and then you let the heat that's in the turkey finish cooking it.
Tired and Sad says,
yeah.
Have you guys seen the trailer for the show Emerald City? It's a Wizard of Oz adaptation that is actually visually strong, but is exactly like Mike and Jay's pitch for a gritty Humpty Dumpty reboot. I haven't heard of it, but I might check it out now.
Absolutely. That's really funny. Oh, I wanted that. That's right. What that? Ooh, a potion.
Renegade Kira says, Rich, now that Hitman 2016 is finally out, will you give it a try? Heard it's an excellent stealth game with big levels and lots of replayability. Hopefully after you review Backlog. I have 80 billion games that people want me to play.
That's true.
80 billion. I'm certainly not going to say I won't play it, but I don't know when. I'll say that.
That's fair. Fucking bird again. The fucking bird again.
I can only assume the new one is a good one and not like the one that used to be the new one that was terrible as compared to the one that came out before, which was good. It's so confusing to me on which Hitman games are good and which ones are crap.
Right.
Because people seem to have extreme opinions on them.
I can't help you. I don't know if I've played any of the Hitman games. I think 2 is supposed to be the good one. Hitman 2? I don't know.
How's Dishonored 2? Thief 5 is great.
I really liked it. Dishonored 2. I had a great time playing it. We just filmed our discussion actually today, this afternoon. And I will work my hardest to get that up sometime next week. Hoping to get it out early next week, but we'll see. Overall, though, I liked it. I liked Dishonored 2 a lot. Had a lot of fun with it. And Rich really enjoyed playing Thief 5, so...
Tired and Sad says, assuming that Logan is as good as its trailer suggests and concludes the series, does the X-Men franchise as a whole have the greatest pendulum swings between very good and shitty?
Yes, I think so. Well, no. You know what? I will say no. That's really funny. If Logan... I don't think there is yet to be a very good X-Men movie.
You don't think it's going to be?
I don't think there is. a very good X-Men movie.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think the original X-Men 1 and 2 were fine at the time. It's tough. The original X-Men movies were fine at the time.
No, it's not. It's Pokemon. You just keep hitting A.
Looking back at them, they have major problems. Even X2, the Wolverine show, has problems. It has issues. X2 was the best of them, and even that one is like, it's fine. So like they have a pendulum swing between fine and utter garbage. Utter garbage.
But is it still the largest quality swing in a franchise? Like, what was the specifics of the question?
Yeah, the biggest pendulum swing between...
As a whole, does the franchise have the greatest pendulum swings between quality, good and bad?
No, I think you can look at the original Superman series and some classics and some schlock in there. Even Batman.
But does Superman movies really go like back and forth? Yeah, the first two are good, and then the second two are.
Oh, sure, I suppose.
It's not,
sure.
it's not really a swing. That's just a collapse.
Touche.
I mean, you could look at like Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't like the first one. I love the first one. The motion picture's great. I think Wrath of Khan's great. 3, I don't remember caring that much for. 4 is good. 5 is shit. 6 is great. The next gen movies are terrible. There's some huge swing in the Star Trek films.
You know what? And then next gen movies were terrible. The new reboots, that's been fine to good. Yeah. All right. I hear you. I hears you. Need a Pokemon Center. Maybe this is time. Ugh. But yeah, so I can't say that they have the biggest pendulum swings just because I don't think the good ones were very good. So, as far as the X-Men movies were concerned, and like I thought the first class was just all right. I really did not like Days of Future Past, and I thought Apocalypse was utter, complete garbage movie. So, it has a pendulum swing between all right and garbage movie.
Would Mike be upset if you said the reboots were good?
Oh, probably. Yeah, Mike hates the reboots, all of them.
Mike liked 2009 Trek. He had issues with it, but he didn't hate it.
No.
We both hated Into Darkness.
As you should.
And then I think we both really like Star Trek Beyond. They're a mixed bag. Yeah. There's that pendulum.
Yeah.
Start Trek 2009, kind of dumb but fun, nice-looking movie, decent for a reboot.
Yep.
Fresh start was fine. Into Darkness, oh, it's awful. Into Darkness is fucking garbage. Then Beyond was good.
Beyond's really good.
Beyond's really good.
Into Darkness is awful. Awful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beyond might be underrated.
In the box office it was,
yeah. Mike compared Star Trek 2009 to a rape. He compared it to an enjoyable rape. It was unwanted, but when it happened, the reaction was, that was kind of nice. Pay attention to that. That was the actual comparison going on.
I know, but I just don't... I don't know if you could ever use the words enjoyable rape, is all I'm saying.
Well, you know what? It's our fucking dark sense of humor. Deal with it.
I know, no. But you're right. Like, that skit...
It was coming. It was dreaded. Oh, God, it's going to be terrible.
Yes.
Oh, and it happened. No, it was kind of fun.
That was that skit. If you remember what she says afterwards was, it was fine.
And yet she still missed her father's Star Trek.
Yes. Beyond was the movie that it should have been. Beyond was great.
Look, it doesn't make it right at all, but there are rape cases where the victims had an orgasm. It's still fucking rape, but it's still horrible. But this happens. I've heard about this happening.
I'm sure it happens. We'll just not go there.
All right.
That's just not a good place to be. I'm not ready for a Pokemon battle yet. I want to find a place to heal up my Pokémons. Where's Mike for you?
It's true, Rich. It's not uncommon. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just not a. Just doesn't outweigh the other thing, you know.
Yes, if something makes you uncomfortable, pretend it doesn't exist. Where's the sand? Is there a hole large enough for my head?
Oh no! I think that's a slippery slope as far as saying like,
sure.
They orgasm, so that some people could think that means that.
I said 8 times beforehand it's a terrible crime, and it doesn't make it right.
Sure, but then you compared it to an enjoyable rape.
Okay.
And saying that there's any joy in a rape is that where it turns into a bad thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's a terrible, terrible thing. So just because someone orgasms does not mean that any part of it is enjoyable, right? That's the part where I'm like, that's where we should stop.
All right, whatever. All right, what do we got? AJ, this is what I written up. AJ Pimpsall says...
Oh, were they healed?
Speaking of California, all of your assumptions in the Gremlins commentary of what Californians think about snow, entirely true. We're naive as fuck when it comes to sky water, frozen or otherwise.
That's true. They were. My Pokemon were healed. Who healed my Pokemon? Okay, great. See, Spock runs in, you can see his hairpiece bouncing like crazy. Oh, is that true? Into Darkness, you can see Spock's hairpiece bounce. That's great.
Probably. Is it when he's violently beating Khan to death?
Is it when he's being overly emotional, just like Spock? We're offering a Pokemon battle to our island god.
Chris Collins says,
Yes.
You gotta name your Pokemons.
I did.
Where can I send a screen cap of 2 of my favorite named Pokemons from Pokemon Go? Hope you guys can check this on air, as they should give you a good laugh.
Oh, put in the chat. Ow. Chat wants a Pikachu. Hey, look, a Pikachu. That's a Pichu.
What's the difference?
A Pichu that evolves into a Pikachu.
Oh.
A Pichu is like a mini Pikachu, like a baby.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Nazuro says, "What are next Pokemons?" Question mark.
I don't know. The only Pokemons I care about in this one is I want to mimic you because it looks adorable. Sacrifice butt. I didn't know this would be like a full battle. You can get a Pichu in the grass outside of town. It's like a 5% chance. Ooh, okay, I'll go do that after I'm done here.
Isn't that what you just got?
What? No, my opponent has a Pichu.
Oh. So our plan is just to walk around hoping we get a Pikachu?
That's the fucking game, Rich.
No, the game is you just take your starter Pokemon and you hit A. You don't need a fucking Choo-Choo.
You need you got to find all the Pokemon. You got to catch them all. That's how you become the very best.
Why?
Like no one ever was.
Why do you need that?
That's our mission. That's our goal to catch, because to catch them is our true test, and to train them is my cause.
Mindlessly hit A and you grind up and win.
No, we gotta catch the Pokemon because it's fun to have a little partner, and you go, hey, we do stuff, and you fight the people, and you get the badges, and then you fight the Elite Four, and then you catch more Pokemon.
How's this fight going?
All right. I used Butt kind of as a kamikaze pilot. My main Pokemon is a water type, which is weak against electric, so I don't want to put him up there and
Yeah.
So basically, I'm going to throw Woody and Gina Davis at Pichu just to whittle him down, so he's easier to beat.
Maybe if you kept leveling up your water type, it wouldn't matter if this low-rank Pikachu.
Yeah, I could have.
Electric powers.
I didn't know this fight was coming, so Pack's not going to do very much, but it's something. Butt got pounded. That's right, Malracco. Butt was a buffer for the beatdown. Absolutely.
Just spent 2 hours getting my Mimikyu. It's a 5% chance.
Ooh. That's all I want. I just want to Mimikyu.
To wander around for 5 hours for a 5% chance. Oh my god.
That's the game. You build up your team. You get a cute little friend.
That sounds awful. That sounds miserable. Nothing about walking around in the grass for 2 hours hoping for that 5% chance. Nothing about that sounds fun.
Hey, where's the Mimikyu?
That sounds like 2 hours of your life that are just gone.
Tell me where the Mimikyu is. Tell me where the Mimikyu is.
Ugh.
You know what? You know what? Wait.
Anonymous says, for rich and uncontrolled orgasms, happy Prostate Awareness Month.
Third Island. Thanks, Jelly Stickle.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Are you laying down?
Yeah, why not?
Rich is laying down. This is crazy. These crazy things are happening.
Tell me when you found your 5% Pokemon.
Well, I'm in a battle right now.
Kazuki.
Rich,
Yeah.
I'm battling.
I thought you were just hitting the button
I'm
repeatedly.
battling, man.
Oh my god.
Look at this
Oh
battle.
my god.
This is exciting, man. This is great. Things are happening, man. We're battling to appease our island god for some reason.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's great.
Oh my god.
There's a cat. There's a little fucking cat. I'm gonna put out some of my weaker Pokemon so they get stronger.
This is the weirdest shit.
It's the greatest. What are you talking about?
This is just the weirdest shit.
It's great. It's great. Look, this is a Pokemon.
Why
man.
is this taking so long?
I'm making it take a little bit longer because I'm putting out my weaker Pokemon.
Because you're trying to pretend there's strategy going on?
I'm putting out my weaker Pokemon to raise them up.
So you're trying to pretend there's strategy going on?
Just because it's light strategy doesn't mean it's not strategy. Come on. Come on. Now I got my good Pokemon out.
I could be playing XCOM.
You could be playing XCOM.
You know, before Jack got to the studio,
yeah,
I was killing time by playing XCOM. It was fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, it's super effective. It's great. It's great. This is all great. Great things are happening, Rich. Great things are happening. You know what I want to talk about for a little bit?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Maybe this will interest you a little bit. Saturday Night Live and branded content.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
What do you mean branded? Like, what's going on with Saturday Night Live and branded content?
So I was pretty. I watched Saturday Night Live last Saturday. for some reason.
Uh-huh.
I can't even explain to you why I watched it. And they had a pre-recorded and edited video that was like a fake Target commercial.
Yeah.
And it was about like the basis of the joke was Target. It's not just for shopping. You can also hang out in our big empty parking lot to get away from your family during Thanksgiving. Uh-huh. And you can, roam our aisles to get away from your family and think about your life problems. And so like it was kind of a joke, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm thinking to myself, like, this is another branded sketch, because 2 weeks ago when they had Benedict Cumberbatch on, they had a fake Kohler commercial for a cool toilet that you sat on backwards.
Okay.
But it was, like a Kohler toilet. It wasn't like a fake brand toilet.
Yeah.
It was a Kohler toilet. And I'm like, so in my head, I'm thinking that these are commercials disguised as sketches, or what we call branded content.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a sketch kind of wrapped around a commercial idea. Ooh, nice. Got my Metapod now. Boom. And so I made a little Twitter thing about it. And I got into a slight Twitter rant about it.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like, isn't this crazy? Like how desperate commercial television is becoming, where they're like integrating commercials into the content now, like it's way more brazen than it's ever been before, right?
Right.
I got into a little bit of thing with Gobbledygooks, because Gobbledygooks was arguing that branded content has been happening specifically on SNL for years, and pointed to a bunch of older sketches, right?
Right.
It was a slight rant, Beefcake, 4 or 5 tweets, not too bad. Like Gobbledygooks was pointing out to like the Target Lady sketches. Do you remember those? Where Kristen Wiig was like a crazy Target employee.
I can't tell you when the last time I saw Saturday Night Live was, but honestly,
yeah,
I think Phil Hartman was still in the cast.
Well, oh, okay. So Jack clearly doesn't remember the 50s. I remember the 50s, but in any case, so, there was a little bit of back and forth between us, and I was saying, like, I think this is getting... No, I'm not against branded content. I make branded content. my one of my Pass Me a Beer GIFs made it to the front page of Reddit again today. Mm-hmm. And GIFs got, 5 million views. That's branded content right there. A little old Milwaukee branded content right there. I just think it's interesting. So, like, I made a note of it. I'm not against it. Mm-hmm. I just think it's very interesting. You visit the island, maybe you'll figure out what the mission is. Every island? And so,
Do you have as much trust in SNL?
Did I have...
Would you? I mean, do you...
I guess, like...
Is this really a joke?
SNL...
Or is this just an,
well, that's the thing.
Does it matter?
SNL has been an institution. And so, like... No, and you know what? It doesn't matter as long as it's funny, right?
Is SNL still an institution, or are they just like a zombie? Is it a zombie show? It's still around. It's well past its relevance.
No, ebbs and flows.
Kind of like The Simpsons.
I think SNL has passed its relevance, because no one really cares about live TV anymore, right? Mm. But I think it has ebbs and flows. I think there are good episodes and bad episodes. But here's the real point of it, of my little... Or I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Okay.
Finish your point.
So my point is, like, there was a big back and forth on whether or not, or how long branded content has been on SNL. Like Gobbledygooks was pointing out David Alan Grier hawking Snickers bars as Maya Angelou, like back in the 90s.
The difference would be if you're... Oh, sorry, finish your rant.
No, go ahead.
In my mind, what makes it branded is, are they getting paid to do it, or do they just want to use a brand to riff on them?
Right. Or
did Target go to them and say, "Can you do something for us?"
Exactly. And to me, like, that's what this new Target fake Target commercial looked like. It looked like Target was saying, "Hey, find a way to fit Target into a sketch." And, like they worked it out. Kohler said, hey, get our name on some sort of toilet sketch.
Yeah.
Something, and it worked it out. Here's where the interesting part really comes in. And someone I wanted to loop in on the conversation earlier, but decided not to, is my cousin Jake, who actually worked for SNL for a season. He was a director at SNL. He shot the pre-recorded bits for SNL. He jumps into the Twitter rant and goes, hey, you know what? I don't think this was a commercial.
Okay.
And well, shit, you kind of got to trust him. and I said, I asked him on Twitter, when you were making bits for SNL, was there any pressure? Was there any talk of making commercial bits? He said none. So it's very possible that all these bits that I have thought were branded bits was just them saying, oh, you know what? It'd be cool to make a fake commercial that looked like a real commercial. Maybe we can ask Target if we can use a Target. So it came from them. Oh God, I'm done pressing A now. Great.
Is SNL secretly delighted that Trump won? Could this be the thing that keeps them alive
that
for
keeps
another
them relevant?
4 years, possibly 8?
Actually, they're probably more bummed about it because it probably cost them more to get Alec Baldwin than just to have Kate McKinnon do her thing.
Well, it depends upon if they keep using Alec Baldwin, or I've heard, I don't know his friggin' name, one of the other guys does a pretty good Trump.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I think no matter what, they would have found comedy. It'll keep Alec Baldwin working, right? I feel a bit foolish because someone, like I said, who has worked for SNL, has directed for SNL, said, you know what? I don't think it's still possible. It's still very possible that it was a branded commercial. It's also possible that it wasn't. But in any case, I thought it was interesting.
Gobbledygooks in the chat is saying.
Yeah.
Latest Alec Baldwin episode post-election was the lowest rated SNL episode of all time. How?
Here's the question, Gobbledygooks. Does that take into account day after online views?
Like just the sketch on YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because SNL has their own YouTube channel. All their sketches go up on YouTube next day, right?
Do all the sketches go up?
Most of them.
What's the point of even watching the fucking show?
Exactly. Well, that's why I thought it was so interesting, this whole branded content. I thought they were baking it into the sketches, right? Because no one watches commercials anymore. So that's why branded content is so important now. You have to bake it into the content, which is why I thought. Gobbledygooks, I'm not going to trust that website with factual information.
Yeah, get your politics out of it. There we go. Okay.
I'm not going to.
Anonymous says, Jack and Dick.
Yes.
What did you two want to be when you grew up? That is assuming that you didn't know playing children's video games for money was an option back then. Large part of my problems in life is I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess when I was really young, I wanted to draw.
Oh, okay.
But, a bit older, I really am not quite good enough to make a living at it. I never knew what I wanted to do. I kind of, honestly, I guess back in high school and whatnot, I kind of hoped that I'd be able to make money doing the stupid skit stuff with the mic.
Sure. Oh, I can't go that way.
It's a shame we'll probably never be able to do anything with this whole being goofy in front of a camera thing. That's doomed. That's just doomed.
Guess I'll have to get a real job.
So in all honesty, it kind of worked out for me.
Not that. Why not that one? Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I want to check out what's that way.
You're not going to find any, rich drawings online. I used to, doodle in class in school. Not exactly the same thing as me trying to be an artist. I never got that far with it. Talk about when I was, really young. I wanted to draw her.
So Deadline, a news source, that's been around for a while, said that actually post-election was the highest rated SNL episode. Which is why we don't trust websites that started a couple of years ago. Where am I supposed to go?
Well, how do you know which one to trust?
Good point. Here's the real thing, Rich. I don't care. I don't care how it did. I really. Wait, now I wasn't paying attention. Great. I just really don't care. I don't care about SNL ratings. I don't think anyone cares about ratings because if they want to watch it, they can just watch it the next day. Oh, this way. Here we go. Pokemons.
What did you want to do when you were a kid?
Yeah, I just wanted to be funny. I wanted to be an entertainer. That's all I did. I had, like I've said this before. I was an aimless youth. I didn't have a clear path to entertainment. So, like for a while I was in a band and I was like, oh, it could be fun being in a band. Didn't really work out. Mostly because I had to have a real job too. And so like, it's really hard to like tour when you have a real job. And, I had kids pretty young. So like, it's hard to tour when you have kids and a real job. And I like doing the video stuff and that worked out. One day I might be able to be funny. I hope, most likely about. I really hope. I'm working on it. Working hard. But...
I used to believe that everyone could get along and we could be civil, but I don't know, just throw the chat into emote mode. Fuck it. Fuck it, I give up.
This is what happens.
I give the fuck up.
By the way, this didn't happen when we talked about Trump. It only happened when we talked about Breitbart.
Now you're doing it. I don't want to talk about it, god damn it. It doesn't work. We tried. We can't have a civil discussion with each other. We can't. You're a jerk, well, I don't like you, and fuck everything. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm just saying I think it's interesting. Like, we were talking about politics, and it was fine, right? Let's put Woody out front. There we go. There we go. Emote only mode. Perfect.
Chris Newland says...
That's what I like to see.
Jack!
I'm Jack.
The shirt you wore a few streams ago on the Halloween Best of the Worst episode, the one with the Beetle logo on the front.
Yes.
Is that a Beetleborgs t-shirt?
It is not a Beetleborgs t-shirt. That is actually a Farah t-shirt from Overwatch. That is the Farah Scarab logo. So it is an Overwatch t-shirt.
So now gaming has another Pharaoh. Prince of Persia.
Oh,
Sands of Time.
Apparently. Well, I think Farah is like Egyptian. She's an Egyptian character, so.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. No, so that is a Farah, that is an Overwatch shirt, which I really like that shirt because it's just like the beetle symbol, so it doesn't like say like Overwatch on it. So I like that. I like my shirts to be a little subtle.
Chris Collins says, "Here you guys go. Thanks for my computer going to sleep mode on me. Thanks for everything, by the way. You guys are awesome. Have a happy and safe holiday to everyone."
All right, hey mods. Yeah, you can turn off the emote only mode now. That was great. I like emote only mode though. It's funny. But yes, you can turn off emote only mode now. That is all right.
Less and less hope for humanity every day, Jack.
Yeah.
Every day.
Welcome, Rich. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Magnetron.
The what?
The Pokemon name.
The Magnetron. The Magnetron.
The Magnetron. Make some kind of Magnetron. they named their Pokemon Magnetron. It's some kind of magnet.
Okay,
Pokemon
and
thing.
so here's the thing, chat. Please remember, I know you're trying to be funny, and I know you're trying to push the moderator's boundaries in order to be funny. But let's give an example. If you type something like, the Jews run the media, that is unacceptable. I know you're trying to be funny. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want you to do it. I can pet my Pokemon? What?
Yes, do something cute and adorable. That will save us.
I can pet my Pokemon? Oh. Give your Pokemon tender, loving care. Pet them gently and make them very affectionate towards you. Give your Pokemon Pokebeans. Pokemon love to eat them. Pokemon can get dirty when they battle. When that happens, make them clean with the grooming tools. Okay. Ah, look! Look, Rich. You can pet your Pokemon. Look at this. Oh, my uncle puppy. Look at him. Look at Pokemon. Look at that. Look, he loves it. He loves it. I want another Pokemon.
Just 3 hours ago, I was playing XCOM in a nice, quiet room.
I want to do another Pokemon.
I was playing XCOM.
I'm going to pet a different Pokemon. Who else we got to pet? Let's pet, let's pet Metapod. I am easily amused. Look at this. Look at this guy. Oh, where's my little Metapod?
Pet that? It looks disgusting.
Because I want him to evolve so he turns into a Butterfree. Look at the the good Metapod. Who's a good Metapod? Who's a good Metapod? You're a good Metapod.
So it starts off like a caterpillar. It eventually turns into a butterfly.
Yeah.
And this is a walking cocoon with eyes?
This is a walking cocoon. Well, he does. I mean, I think he just kind of sits there. He's like a slug. He's kind of a slug.
All right.
That is because they need to be a cocoon. It's great. That's great.
Craig Nation says, hello, Jack and Rich.
Let's see if
In
I
the
can
spirit
watch my
of
Pokemon.
Thanksgiving, here is a tip to thank you guys for the many hours of entertainment. Have a good Thanksgiving, and may it be full of juicy shack meat.
Oh yeah, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. For all of our American viewers, happy Thanksgiving. For all of our international viewers, happy Thursday. It's just gonna be a regular Thursday for them. I don't do like people in England, like, because all of our banks are closed.
Do you really need a special day to have a fancy dinner with your loved ones? Maybe that's our problem, Jack.
I think sometimes you do. It's nice to have an excuse, Rich.
Maybe you can do that. Maybe you can do that. A couple times a month.
You get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life.
A couple times a month. Hey, everybody, get together. We're gonna have steaks or a turkey or some nice shit.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes life gets the better of you. No, Jack, not in the UK. You don't. I mean, because it's an American holiday, so you can't do business with Americans.
Isn't there like a Canadian Thanksgiving on a different day?
I don't know. I don't know about fucking Canada. I know it's up there.
Canada's fine. We love Canada.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about it. That's what I'm saying. Ain't got no loved ones or dinner.
Tyrant said, I've gotten your tip. It's not necessarily an offensive tip, but for reasons of volatility in the chat, I'm not reading it.
Great.
Wait, we're sitting on a fucking powder keg. fucking powder keg, Jack.
A powder keg you didn't believe existed a couple weeks ago.
A powder keg that I had hoped everyone could be civil. I hope it wasn't a powder keg, really.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You didn't think it existed.
Why are we treating this like a powder keg?
Right.
We're all adults.
Shit, where did this powder keg come from? The mods were telling you it's a powder keg. I was telling you it's a powder keg. How did we stumble upon this powder keg?
Game Child UK says, have you guys been disappointed with Steam sales recently? They just don't seem to be as good. No more Flash or Community Choice sales. Still better than console. Also have Green Man Gaming, PC Master Race. Well, I root for the GOGs.
Right. You know,
I don't know much about Green Man.
You know what I've been checking out lately? Itch.io.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like it's a very independent friendly gaming store. They just had a sale for 151 games for $20.
Not bad.
And all of it was a
were they quality? Were they at least somewhat? I wouldn't expect them to be the best games ever. But
I mean, a bunch of really like they're all incredibly indie games, and so I'm sure
Downwell level.
Oh, I'm sure even lower than Downwell.
The Necrodancer level.
No, lower.
Lower.
But
and then at that point, no.
But so it was a charity thing.
It's a neat concept.
You give $20 and they donated all to charity, and you get 151 goddamn games. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Unless they're all terrible. I mean, like.
Then your money still goes to charity.
150 like WarioWare games. And, well, no, thanks.
I do. I love buying stuff in bulk. It's just stuff in bulk. That's all I care
What if it
about.
was like 150 copies of Big Rigs Off the Road Racing?
Perfect. Well, you know what? Then shit still goes to charity, and I'm okay with that.
Humble Bundle is fine. Just half the time they're Steam games.
Right. Itch.io's day is coming, but it's not there yet. And it's fun. Like I'm using Itch for a couple things. A couple of Kickstarters that I backed are distributing their alphas through Itch.
And to tell you the honest truth, when it comes back to like the Steam sales, like have they been disappointing lately?
Oh yeah, that's the real question.
I haven't paid too much attention lately. There hasn't been anything like I'm waiting for that to go on sale.
Sure.
That hasn't come up lately. So I'm not sure.
Maybe you know what? Maybe that's the problem. Is you already have all the games you want.
I think that's a terrible problem to have.
It's the worst. It's the worst problem to have. You can just go to itch.io right now, and it's called like the Games for Good sale, because like I said, all money goes to charity.
And I think I recently got Crisis for a good price, but that was on GOG. So
I like GOG too. I'm okay with GOG. I like the Itch. I like the Steam. Humble's all right. Everything, yeah, fine. It's easier than ever to get a game.
I know, like wasn't too recently. It was like months and months ago, but like the Jedi Knight series went on sale on GOG, and even though I had them on Steam, I bought them for like a few bucks each, just on GOG, just to have a copyright DRM free version.
Oh, okay, sure.
You're going to hate Crisis? Yeah, I know, but I got it for like a few bucks. So it's worth a shot. We're trying it out.
It's a scam. They sell stolen. I think I've heard that about.
That's why I don't want to talk about it, because I don't know for sure.
Man?
I don't want to besmirch them when I don't know.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah, I don't want to make accusations that I can't back up with jack shit. So I'm not saying nothing.
That's why I'm not saying that to besmirch them. That is what I've heard. This is the thing that I have heard.
It's just some of the keys were bought with a stolen card. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. then that's a scam. Like
that's a scam.
Even
yes.
Scott, even if you're benefiting from the scam, it's still a scam. Like, but it can't be a scam. I'm getting something.
G2A is a scam. Green Man is fine.
Oh, G2A, right.
I know little enough that I'm not saying shit.
Fucking fuck. Whoa. Fuck you, thing.
785 says, hey!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to read that. Mods, can you put the chat back in emote only mode? Thank you. What an asshole. That was some clever shit.
I like that.
That was some clever shit.
Ooh, I can learn the move baby doll eyes. The user stares at the target with its baby doll eyes, which lowers its attack stat. This move always goes first. Hang on, jump cry the user's motion cry drops the Pokemon. This user does emotional damage. Listen to this attack. Letting out a charming cry, the user does emotional damage to the opposing Pokemon.
Yeah?
Your Pokemon can hurt.
You're already enslaving animals and forcing them into your little dog fights.
And that's what I'm saying.
Really that much darker?
What I'm saying is, in the dog fight, you can now hurt the other dog's feelings.
Better than ripping its throat out.
Touché!
Oh, now the mods are having fun. I hope they're having fun.
Sorry, mods. This is how it's going to be for a little bit, I guess.
Tired and Sad says, you know what? Preemptively,
I don't know.
Go into emote only mode. Right now. Tired and Sad says, speaking of Mel Gibson.
Oh, Jesus.
Were you upset that he was greeted with a comeback with cover stories and interviews on Colbert? I was not shocked. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I think you called it.
Of course I called it. People love a comeback.
You know.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
Did he do something unforgivable? Let's say
I don't think that was I don't think that's the right question.
Okay.
I think the right question is, has he done enough penance? What is the penance for a thought crime? And I'll admit what he said was disgusting. Right.
But what should the penalty be for a thought crime?
You need to make steps to show that you've grown.
Okay.
So he said incredibly racist and awful things.
Yes, he did. No doubt.
So then he needed to go forward and say, hey, I admit what I said was out of line. Maybe I'll give some money to some charities, some Jewish charities.
Has there ever been a public apology?
I don't think there has been.
Okay.
And there could be.
Okay.
There could have been. I do not know. It's out. There's no penance. It's out there, and everyone. Well, did he do anything?
Hypothetically speaking,
did he do anything to penance?
Well, his career's been dead for how many years ago was that? It's been a decade. Was that early 2000s?
No, that was like 5 years ago, wasn't it? I have no idea when that was.
That's a 5-year sentence.
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate here, by the way.
Sure.
This is devil's advocate. I think this is an interesting question. Is 5 years penance like your life just is dead for that long? Isn't that an appropriate punishment for just something you said while you were drunk and angry?
And driving. While you were drunk and driving.
That's arguably the worst crime, because that actually could have killed somebody.
Right.
That is the worst crime, because that could have killed somebody.
No, because 5 years penance for him no, that was nothing. If he has not issued a public apology,
I would say an apology, sure. I don't know if he has or not.
I don't think that just not working for 5 years and sitting in his mansions is enough penance.
I think it's been longer than 5 years.
Penance for what? For getting drunk and saying dumb shit? There are actors who killed people in Hollywood who get less shit. Not from us. We'll give everyone shit. Like, no, I think he public apology at least, and then he has apologized multiple times. Okay, well there we go.
I just think it's an interesting question. What is an appropriate punishment for what he did?
Well, yeah. Then we need a couple of years downtime.
Okay.
We need apologies, which apparently he has done apologies, and then we need some sort of reparations, some sort of like, here I'm proving to you now, like I will give to charity or some bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. Give to charity or some bullshit.
It's not a question of if he should be forgiven. He just shouldn't be a celebrity.
He just shouldn't, like, you want to take away his celebrity card?
Yeah, Matthew Broderick killed somebody drunk driving. I think I brought that up when we were talking about, wasn't it like a best of the worst we were talking about?
Did he?
Mel Gibson? Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, he hasn't worked in a while either, right? Like,
this is a long time ago I heard about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Fuck him.
Actually, I can't confirm that he was drunk. He might not have been drunk driving. It might have just been a traffic accident, but he was definitely involved in an accident that killed people.
See, that's a very big difference.
It's a very big difference.
If he just killed someone and it was an accident, that's an accident. If he was drunk driving, then he's a dickhead.
Caitlyn Jenner.
What'd you do?
Murdered people in her car.
Then she's a dickhead.
Yeah,
absolutely. Did I not catch you? "5 years ago and stopped being and only said bad things." Yeah, he said bad things. He was a dickhead. Mel Gibson was a dickhead. Problem with Rich's phrasing of the question is that it seems like he's looking for a definitive rule that can be objectively applied when it really needs to be different. And that's really true.
What was that? How's that work?
Yeah, it sounds like you were looking for like a black and white objective, like what's the crime, and will fit that crime for everyone, where it's kind of different for every person and every situation.
Should it be?
Well, it's not for every person, it's different for every situation.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There we go. Catch that fucking bird. No, but was Broderick drunk? Is the question.
Yeah, that's a question. I don't want to say that he was because I don't really know.
Like, was he drunk? Was he driving recklessly? Was he Was he a dickhead? Is the question, or was it just an accident?
And if he was, shouldn't he be shamed?
Absolutely.
Because I don't think he ever really was. Like, you didn't even know about it.
You can't know about every bad thing everybody's done. Jack said he would be a bird once. What? The Jeepers Creepers director is a pedo and still working in the industry? Is that true? These people are dicks. Not drunk. Oh, so he was overseas and driving on the wrong side of the road on accident. No, then
he's at fault.
Huh?
It was an accident, but he's at fault.
He's at fault, not necessarily a dickhead.
Okay.
Right? Accident. Not necessarily a dickhead.
Lousy foreigner.
He's a lousy foreigner. He made a mistake. That is not the same as like driving recklessly or drunk driving, right? That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, come on. I want to name you. Yeah. What are we going to name the Wingle? We're going to name it Fuck Movies. Great. Fuck Movies.
It's a crime of stupidity, not malice. That's true.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling Matthew Broderick officially not a dickhead. Not dickhead. Right. Not. He was fined $175 for careless driving. Oh, no, and I'm sure that the weight of those lives weigh heavily on him. Go. You can't enter that word. I can't call them fuck movies.
F movies?
Yeah.
Let's take the most brilliant physicist and rocket scientist in the world. Did the exact same thing that Mel Gibson did. He said those horrible things.
Sure. People say those things all the time, by the way. Like, people in the real world say all the stuff that Mel Gibson said.
1 week after this physicist, brilliant genius says this, we discover an asteroid is headed straight towards the Earth. Did we just, like, how awkward is that? We know that only this person has the knowledge to stop the asteroid. And they are not sorry at all.
You know what that is, Rich? That's like an episode of Black Mirror.
In fact, this person says that all the leaders of the world, they have to say that I was right in what I said. Even the Israeli Prime Minister. What does the world do, Jack?
Okay, if anyone out there knows the producers of Black Mirror, this is a perfect fucking episode, Rich. This is it. Adolf von Puppy Stomper, who says horrible shit all the time, is the only person that can save the Earth from the asteroid. Here's what we do. All the world leaders, we play along, right? Absolutely, right? And then like a month, for like a month, and like everyone kind of goes like this, like, oh yeah, all those people, yeah, terrible. And we just play along for a month, the asteroid goes away, we fucking get rid of them. Just get rid of him.
like you put him on the rocket that goes to the asteroid? Like, what do you mean get rid of him?
Huh?
What do you mean get rid of him?
This man held the world hostage, Rich, right?
So, like, assassinate by get rid of. Like, what do you mean by get rid of?
Oh, yeah. He held the world hostage. If that's what you're saying, no, all the world leaders have to agree with my racist bullshit, right?
Ludi Croissant. The original Flight of the Phoenix is exactly what inspired that question, by the way.
Oh, is that it?
It's a fantastic black and white movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They
twist ending, second asteroid.
Second asteroid.
And you know what? Then credits. There's another one coming. Credits.
Flight of the Phoenix. I haven't seen the remake with Dennis Quaid, but the original was that Jimmy Stewart and Ernest Borgnine, I think?
Oh, really?
But plane crashes in the desert. And this one German guy is some kind of like, he knows about aeronautics, and he has this plan to save them.
Okay.
Like, we can take this crashed plane, and we can rearrange these parts and actually build another plane out of the crashed plane.
I think you've talked about this before.
And he's the only one that has the knowledge on how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the biggest jackass in the world. He's a complete heartless prick.
All right.
And they're absolutely dependent upon him to save their lives.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think you've talked about this before.
It's a good movie.
I think you've talked about this before. It does star James Stewart. Great. I'm going to emotionally hurt this Wingle. You look ugly. Oh my god, it's super effective.
Ludi Croissant says, "Hey guys, enjoy your content, even if I don't always agree.
Great.
But that's what being an adult is. In honor of Thanksgiving, what is your favorite Thanksgiving Day movie?" I can't think of a single Thanksgiving Day movie.
The only one that matters.
I'm trying to
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Is that a Thanksgiving Day movie? I thought they were getting home for Christmas.
I think they're getting home for Thanksgiving.
Is it Thanksgiving?
I believe so. Or they're getting home for Christmas, but it takes place around Thanksgiving. Or I've always considered it a Thanksgiving movie.
Okay.
I guess it might not be. I don't know.
I thought it was Christmas.
Chat?
Some people in chat are saying Planes, Trains, Automobiles. So okay, I guess
it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, I believe it's Thanksgiving. Okay.
Huh.
Hey, it's what? I'll take it. I'm right once. Boom. Boom. Oh god. Oh, that's filling me with hope in my. You fill my heart when you say I'm correct. It's happened so infrequently. Yeah, that's the only one that matters. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
The Blue Blaze says, Steam just announced the Steam Awards today.
I saw that. I saw that.
What PC game would you nominate for the Whoa Dude Award for Best In-Game Plot Twist? What about the Just 5 More Minutes Award for Addictiveness?
They're weird awards, and I don't know how to award them. It says you have to, like, play the game in order to award them awards. I don't quite know how it works yet.
It sounds dumb.
And, like, if you award enough people with stuff, you get a present or something. I don't quite understand how it works, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about their awards thing. I don't know how I feel about, like, them using their store platform as a game platform.
What do you mean as a game platform?
By
default, a game platform.
No. They try to make a game out of the store.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah. That's what they did. They've done that for years with the cards.
Yeah. And I don't think it always works.
I just don't care about that kind of stuff. I just ignore it. It doesn't interest me at all.
Right.
Cards! You want to collect the cards? Not really. I want to play the game. Can I play the game?
Kind of like the cards.
I guess you can play the game, but you want cards?
Yeah.
No, not really.
I'm okay with the cards in general.
You only have Steam friends by collecting card sets. I guess give me a few. It's kind of horrible. I kind of have to basically pay for this. Jeez, that's awful. All right. Are you enjoying the game, Jack?
It's a little early to tell. Some of it seems pretty fun. I want more new Pokemons. I don't like that I'm running into Wingles and Caterpies already. Like Caterpie is an original Pokemon. Like that's in the first fucking game.
So they should have more respect.
No, I'm saying, like, give me some new shit. Like, quit reusing the same goddamn Pokemon. And I know that's a general thing. They usually have some from, like, previous things, but I want new stuff. I want new shit. You do not need to play a game to nominate it. I don't know how it works.
Have there been many that haven't had Pikachu, just due to the popularity of that fucking cartoon?
I can only imagine that every single goddamn one of them has a Pikachu in it somewhere. Yeah. I can only assume. But I'm not an expert. Oh, that's right. I need a Pichu. Oh, man. I said I was going to go look for a Pichu. And you know what? I forgot. And I'm sorry. I forgot about the Pichu. Wait. No, I don't. No.
Leftover Beefcake says.
This one.
This $5 is for the general prereq fund, since once this controversial video hits YouTube, y'all ain't getting any money from it. I mean, who the fuck puts pineapple on pizza?
Right? Fucking right? Who would put pineapple on a pizza? The Jack.
Shadow Elite 5 says, how is a Pokemon born? Jack?
Just like anything's born, either by an egg or through live birth when its Pokemon parents have sex.
How are the Pokemons related?
What do you mean?
Are like if you're going to categorize their genus and species and all that.
The same as we do animals. They're just animals.
Are they all on one branch?
No, they're just animals.
So what's the difference between, like, a cat and a Mewtwo?
I don't think there are cats.
So just all animals in the Pokemon world are Pokemon.
That's very possible.
Why don't they just call it animals?
Because then you wouldn't buy the game.
That's a fine answer, Jack.
Good. That's the only answer I got. Meowth is a fucking cat. Right. I don't believe there are animals in this universe. Everything is a Pokemon.
So they don't have, like, cows? They don't have dogs? They don't have... Do they have bugs? Because they're bug Pokemon.
Right. I don't
They
think
don't have, like, beetles?
They don't have bugs. It's all Pokemon. And I know what you might be asking. How does their world function? like without the little bugs to take away their dead skin cells, how does their world function? It's because it's not a real world. It's a made up. It's in a game.
So hypothetically, if like a normal dog did exist in the Pokemon universe, you could shove it in a Pokeball, and then you could throw it down, and the dog would be forced to fight for you, and it would do it.
Probably not. I would assume if there was a dog, like a dog as we know a dog,
yes,
in the Pokemon world, it would be different than a Pokemon dog. Because there are Pokemon dogs. Like there's Poochyena, like that's just a fucking dog.
Okay.
But I believe it would be different. They speak of Pokemon differently. Yeah, they have Miltanks, they have like cow Pokemon. They have enough Pokemon, like that's something that you need to like be comfortable with though as a Pokemon trainer, is they use Pokemon as a meat source. Like we're gonna cut up Eloise Cole if we get hungry. Those Pikachus, that's what we make hamburgers out of. We have to be comfortable with that. We have to be comfortable with that.
Sari Chen says, Woo! Made it after the bazillion hours of traffic. Silver Lake Ramen was good, though.
Silver Lake Ramen, that's the place to go.
So glad you got Moon, Jack. I got Sun.
Oh.
Some of these new Pokemon are amazing. And Rich, I really like your shirt. Well, you can thank one of our fine fans for this shirt.
That is a great shirt. It's a great Evil Dead shirt.
This was in the mail not too long ago. It's a nice shirt. I like it.
It's a great shirt. Great shirt. Glue is Rapidash hooves. Absolutely.
What?
Glue. Rapidash is like a horse Pokemon. It's a horse that's on fire. And that's where we get glue from. We have to chop off the hooves of Rapidashes. Someone with more talent than me, please make a Pokemon cookbook with just Pokemon meat. Absolutely.
So human, there's not any difference between human and the animals. Could you shove a human in a Pokeball? And do they ever do it?
I'm trying to think to the cartoons.
Because I figured Pokemon were some kind of all related, some kind of monster genus, subgenus species thing. And they all had some kind of special property related amongst them that let you shove them in these balls.
I believe they do, but I also believe that they're the only animals and bugs and ghosts.
What the fuck did humans evolve from?
In this world? I don't fucking know. It's a game where you catch monsters and fight them, man. I don't think they're going for hard science fiction here, you know what I'm saying? They don't got their world all mapped out.
Ethan Mage in the chat saying, there's a fan theory that Pokemon is an alien plot takeover where they become dependent... sorry, let me...
An alien plot takeover. I love it.
Where they become dependent on the invasive species. There was a Pokemon from space in the original. Time travel Pokemon, and in the cartoon, we only see a fish, which is depicted in prehistoric times.
Oh. Sure.
I guess that makes sense. I'm so hopelessly lost.
I know they say some of the Pokemons are from space. When is the next... Twist is humans are the Pokemon. Well, that's the question. But you know, like there are humanoid Pokemon. Like fucking, you know, Machamp is just a human. Mr. Mime is a human. There are human-shaped Pokemons.
Shadow Elite 5 says,
Yep.
this is another question I have been meaning to ask. What kind of meat do these Poke trainers eat? The Pokemon meat, apparently.
Yeah.
That's all I got. They eat Pokemons.
They have to. They
shove a whole bunch of rat-a-tat-a-tatas into the grinder and they make burgers.
Absolutely. I mean, there's Tauruses. That's like a bull
They
Pokemon.
make them beat each other up first, tenderize them.
Nice. That's the only logical explanation. Is we eat poke meat.
Tired and Sad says, do you think it's a negative to film that there is no longer a Grindhouse / B-movie industry as there was in the 70s and 80s? B-movies today are just self-aware crap from The Asylum or Robert Rodriguez. Well, like, something like Escape from New York. Sorry, that was a low-budget film. That wasn't a AAA blockbuster film from a major studio, was it? Like, where are the Escape from New Yorks?
YouTube. The weird, schlocky, low budget shit has turned into video shorts.
Okay.
Right? Like anyone who would be making weird low budget movies is now making weird low budget shorts. Is my only guess.
Some talented guys were trained by freaking Roger Corman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking
Ron Howard was trained by Roger Corman.
Ron Howard, James Cameron.
He was a Corman? Really?
He did props for Corman.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, you know what? You get stuff like that, like John Wick. John Wick is basically a low budget, a low budget B movie. There you go.
The Blue Blaze says, let me ask my previous question again without plugging anything. I didn't know that this is something you actually wanted us to answer last time. What game that you've played do you think had the best plot twist, and what game do you find the most addictive and hard to put down?
About the Steam award thing. Sure.
I liked it in Doom when you got the bigger gun.
That was the plot twist?
Like, what kind of plot twist that wowed me? Nothing I can think of.
You know what I'll say
off
for
the
that?
top of my head.
I got something.
What do you got?
Inside.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I did not see the twist from Inside coming. So there you go. that's my plot twist. Is Inside. That was a memorable turn.
The entire ending of No More Heroes is like a plot twist joke.
Yeah.
Like in the last cutscene, they throw on like 5 different plot twists.
That's great. Frog Fractions, also a good nomination. Yep.
Would you kindly, Bioshock?
Yeah, that was all right.
That would annoy me. Oh, I've been controlled by someone else the whole time?
That was fine. That was fine. That was fine in Bioshock. Ooh, how interesting. As far as like can't put down, like the 5 more minutes award. That one interests me. Like for me right now, I would give it to Overwatch. Mm-hmm. Especially because they have their little level up thing. And so like a lot of times like I'm just ready to put it down, but then I'm one more like, oh, if I can just play one more game, even if I lose the next game, I'll have enough points to level up and get another loot crate. Sure. I'll play one more game.
I don't know that it's such a twist because you could see it coming a mile away that there was going to be a double cross, but in Thief, when you get your eye ripped out on camera, that's pretty damn shocking.
Oh.
Yeah, but Bioshock twist, it's something I would find annoying, but yeah, that is clever.
It's clever,
It's clever.
They did something neat with it. CM637, I am really into Overwatch. I'm really having a good time with it. If you like online only, multiplayer, team-based first-person shooters, Overwatch should be your jam. Really enjoying some Sombra playtime. Very interesting character. I'm not sure if she'll be my go-to, but she's a lot of fun to play as. You know, right now, just because I'm still learning her, she's basically only good if I have a good team and I can kind of fart around. She's really good at annoying. She's a really good goblin. You know, you can kind of, she has an invisibility thing, and she also has a teleporter. And so you can get behind enemy lines, fire a couple rounds at them, make the enemy turn around and face you, and then teleport away and just completely break their line up. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't do a ton of damage and you can't get a ton of kills, but you can fuck with the other team so hard. And so if you have a solid team on your side, you can break up their pushes so easily with Sombra. So
Action 69 says, these games need shorter tutorials. Also, happy soon-to-be Thanksgiving! Gobble, gobble, gobble. Thank you.
Yep.
Anonymous, I'm sorry things didn't go your way. Get over it. It's not my damn fault.
Well, Fearful Sludge Boy, speaking of Bioshock, so, you know, the twist, spoiler alert, even though we've already gone through it, the twist for Bioshock is someone is actually controlling you, and you're listening to a voice over the radio, and the voice keeps on saying stuff like, would you kindly go to the next room and defeat this enemy? Would you kindly go get this? And as it turns out, he's hypnotizing you, and every time he says, would you kindly, you do whatever he asks, even though as the player you want to do that anyway to move on in the game. Here's the thing about Bioshock that bothers me, and I've said this before on stream, according to Fearful Sludge Boy. When you first get to the underwater city, you find a glowing syringe on the ground, and your character, without any choice from you, takes the dirty glowing syringe and sticks it into your arm and injects the fluid into you with no input from the player at all, just so you can get magical powers. And I fucking hated that when I first played it. This was a game that was supposed to be all about your choice, right? And the first big choice is, do I want to stick a dirty needle in my arm? The player makes for you. No one says, would you kindly stick the needle in your arm? Mm-hmm. I've rewatched that scene from playthroughs, and that's not a part.
Maybe the character is a drug addict, and he was jonesing, and he was getting desperate.
Yes. So you are never told to put that needle in your arm, which is why it bothers me. I would have loved the choice of whether or not to have magic powers in Bioshock, a game all about choices.
Is it possible he was familiar with those syringes in that universe? No.
No.
The magic was exclusive to the city under the sea.
Yes.
It was developed there.
The city under the sea that he did not know existed, right. Jack, I do all the pills, Packard, would never use a random syringe. Absolutely, only pills. Only pills. Nope, that's not what I want. Pokemons. He might have known from background context in no, he didn't know the city existed. So no, he would not know. He was made in Rapture. Yeah, but he left at his young and his memory and whatnot, blah blah.
Chat's talking about Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
I've talked about that before a little bit. Bioshock Infinite's got some great, fun concepts. I like the way it plays around with alternate dimensions. Mm-hmm. But much like another game I talk about all the time, at the end it tries to be art.
Oh, right. Bioshock Infinite.
Look at how we're odd. We can prove games are odd. Look at how odd we are. Here's the odds. What? Thought you were a game.
I thought you were a game.
Thought you were a game.
Oh.
What happened? Yes, at the end, Bioshock Infinite like masturbates for like the last half an hour to 20 minutes. The game just starts jerking off all over your face, saying, "Look at the art!"
Oh God. Oh my God.
Art! I am so art!
I am so art. And yes, I forgot your name of who said that. That's why I really enjoyed that choice in Dishonored 2. They give you the choice whether you want to use magic or not.
Yeah.
And I did use magic, but I fucking loved having the choice. It's all that really matters.
Where are we at? Where are we at?
Oh.
Evil Lord David says, "Hey guys, David here again. It's a fact that people eat Pokemon. Slowpoke... That's a bit of switch here. Slowpoke tails are a commonplace thing in the games, and Ash ate Magikarp in the show. I won't eat AIDS, though." Thanks, Rich. He named his Pokemon AIDS because he asked me what to name it.
Oh, okay.
I said AIDS.
I get it.
He spelled it right, too. No, wait, you're missing an I. God damn it. I said 4 I's. You got 3 in there. I can't work with this.
What kind of quality control, right?
Tyrant says, "The third act in Quake counts for a pretty good twist where the hero is mutilated and transformed into a semi-brainwashed robot killer, although he remains the hero of the game. To be fair, I don't think he's semi-brainwashed. I think they save him from being brainwashed at all. But they do turn you into one of the robot monsters that you fight.
Oh, fun. Can I go this way now?
Nope. But you're rescued before they can activate your brain chip."
Oh, brain chip. Yes, I know how fucking Pokemon Center works.
So you say twist. I think that's mostly just a cool moment when you're on the conveyor belt getting cut up. Wow, I kind of amazed at how many, like, after the fact, years after the fact now, how many comments I see. Infinite, it was the worst of the Infinite kind of sucked.
Yeah.
At the time, everyone was sucking that game's cock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't remember much about it. Like, I never played it, so it's like.
I mean, I like a lot of what they do in it. Mm-hmm. It made me hate, though, searching through drawers as a mechanic. It got really tedious, just opening up all the things. Oh, you get a little bit more cash, more cash. Okay, open this, open that. I got really tired of that shit.
Oh. Get out of here, talking face.
Atomic Mousetrap in the chat says, "I loved Infinite until the ending." I'm just curious, because I know I'm usually alone on this hating art thing.
Yeah.
Games that don't need to be art suddenly deciding they're art.
Yeah,
and then there's like a wild tonal change. Less so in Bioshock. There's always been like a little bit of an arty vibe going through those.
The first Bioshock.
In Mass
absolutely.
Effect, it was fucking like neck-breaking whiplash. Why did you hate it, the ending? But what about it did you hate? I'm just curious if it lines up with my opinion.
Of what? Infinite
Bioshock
or
Infinite. When it just becomes totally full of itself. How clever it is. Look at how clever we are. We're going to walk and slowly talk about how clever we are.
Oh, God damn it. 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 Welcome to trainer school. I don't care about fucking trainer school.
I got it free with my graphics card and shotgunned it. The last 30 minutes felt like they were taking these subtle themes and just beating you in the face with them. Yes, that's exactly what they did.
I'm interested in that new David Cage game, that the robot detective one.
Yeah.
I know he apparently made some gigantic masturbation pieces, but the robot detective one looks neat.
It's going to end up being really linear.
I'm sure.
And bad because of that.
I'm sure. if all I've heard about him is correct.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited about it. Gosh damn it. Still talking to some motherfuckers. Can't I just go catch the Pokemon? I'm going to leave this school and go catch Pokemon. Bye. I'm going to go off on my amazing adventure. I'm running away from school to go on my Pokemon. Oh, there's a Pokemon stopping me.
Game Child UK says,
God damn.
Favorite pie? Mine is pumpkin. Can't wait to have some tomorrow. What are your favorite types of food? Mine are Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Thai, Italian, and Tex-Mex. Rich, you put ketchup on hot dogs? ? Go White Sox.
I like Tex-Mex.
I don't put ketchup on hot dogs. I think here's the story with me, and we put like ketchup on the hot dogs at Space Comp because I can't fucking stand mustard.
Right.
Mustard will make me vomit. And in Space Comp, we didn't want me to be eating just a plain looking bare hot dog, so we just put some ketchup on it. I just put cheese on hot dogs. Cheese or onions.
Cheese?
Cheese.
On hot dogs?
Cheese dogs. Cheese dogs are great.
Really?
Yeah. Beef hot dogs and cheese. That's my hot dog. But the ketchup on the condiments, the ketchup on the hot dogs in Space Comp is because I hate mustard. And it just wouldn't look good as a plain hot dog. That would just...
Yeah, that would look weird.
Yeah, it would look weird. Do you have any comments on pie?
Not a big pie person.
Me neither.
If there's I know cheesecake is more pie than cake. I like cheesecake. And like a decent like apple crumble pie, like a cinnamony apple pie. Mm-hmm. I could be down with that. I could be down with like a nice apple pie. If I gotta choose a pie, it'll be apple. Or technically cheesecake. I believe cheesecake is technically a pie. Nope.
Rich, do you Action 69 in the chat saying, Rich, do you inherently hate artsy games? Or do you hate games that make neck-breaking tone changes, like Mass Effect 3, The Order, and Gears of War to an extent? Yeah, I hate games that are just desperate to prove that games can be art, so it's shoehorned in there. Like, I would take something like the Stanley Parable, and I would say that is genuinely a game that's got some artsy shit going on that I enjoy.
Absolutely, with you.
I like Bioshock Infinite until it gets heavy-handed, because it tries really hard to be art and stops trying to be a game. So yes, I'd call Thief a work of art.
Rock Smash? What? Gina Davis grew to level 3. I've heard good things about Spec Ops: The Line. I've not played Spec Ops: The Line. I have not played it.
Gobbledygook says, Rich, someone asked about Christmas music.
Christmas music?
Yes. When you were a kid, did you also listen to the Pac-Man Christmas album like I did?
What?
Here is a YouTube link. I have never heard of a Pac-Man Christmas album.
What?
I remember there was a Pac-Man cartoon Christmas special.
Was there?
Yes.
That sounds awesome.
I probably... Should we do... Stop. Should we do audio of this?
We talk over it. It should be all right.
Here's the Pac-Man Christmas album.
Peck. What?
How does that kid relate to anything? I guess Baby Pac-Man? They made a game like that. Is there music in this?
Or is it just a baby laughing?
It's just, the whole thing's just a baby laughing, and they sold it as an album.
Christmas is that most special of times. The lazy fun of summer has long
Found a Pichu.
and been replaced by the crisp excitement of snowball fights, ice skating, and sleigh rides.
Alright, I can't take any more of this.
Yeah, we're done.
There's not even music.
Wow.
Weird.
That's great. How do you feel about Christmas music in general?
It's fine. It's bad when it goes on for 3 months.
Yeah. I'm okay with Christmas. Yeah, like, once December starts, I'm okay with Christmas music.
Les Straitjackets did a very fun Christmas album.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the Straight Jackets?
It's kind of like instrumental. What's that? Surf rock? No, not surf rock. I guess it's kind of surf rock.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
surf. Guys,
What
am I gonna name my Pichu? You gotta think of that now. Tell me what I'm gonna name my Pichu, because I'm definitely gonna catch it. Boom, caught it. It's Trash. I'm gonna name it It's Trash. I can just press Y to throw a ball? I can? That would make throwing balls way more efficient.
Used to love it. Owned a retail store with heavy
Stank
holiday
chops.
sales. Had it on 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now it's tough. Christmas music? That's nothing. That's nothing. I used to work at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I was working in the meat department. I was frequently behind the counter where they sell the meat.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it, Fish Fridays? For like an entire summer, on a loop, my entire work day, which, at the time was something like 6 days a week, under the sea.
Oh, God.
Over and over and over and over again. On repeat.
Only under the sea.
That one song, Only Under the Sea. Wow. Ruined that fucking song for me.
I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
Worst part is when a song's about to over and like part of your brain thinks, oh, it's almost over, and then it just starts up right again. You must hate The Little Mermaid. I still like The Little Mermaid. I don't think I can handle that song, though. Just skip that.
It's not in the
Little Mermaid's a good movie.
Finding Nemo. Under the Sea isn't... Oh! You know what? Under the Sea's not in Little Mermaid? Wow. No, you know what I was thinking? You know what I heard?
My guest wasn't in Beauty and the Beast.
First, it's Be Our Guest. Second...
A New World? Wasn't that in The Great Mouse Detective?
Here's
New World.
Jack has lost his mind. I was thinking of Beyond the Sea.
Okay.
Somewhere beyond the sea. And I, that's what I heard. I was like, that they were playing over and over. Wow. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, that's a brain fart extraordinaire. Wow. Somewhere beyond the sea, waiting for me.
Jiminy Cricket Prick Bastard says,
My lover stands on broken sand. No, that's not the right words.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
The creepy clown craze is actually a complete fabrication. Only one non-bandwagon creepy clown was ever seen this year, and he was a viral marketing stunt. It's like Satanists in the 80s, all made up. I know, it's still a fun news story. It's a great urban legend. Creepy clowns mysteriously appearing. It's some fun shit.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. It's fun. I don't think anybody's really legit worried about creepy clowns.
No. And if they are, they're idiots. Got this little map now. I like that. I like this little map. It tells me where I'm going. Ooh, a Pokeball. I'll take that. It's a treasure. Ooh, it's an antidote.
A few short hours ago, I was playing XCOM.
Now if a Pokemon gets poisoned, I could give him an antidote and he will stop being poisoned.
This is my life.
This'll be great. This'll be great because I can cure him of the poison. Now I gotta go. Hey guys,
Kill me.
everyone, guess what?
Please kill me.
We did it because I got me a Pichu. I named him Stank Chops because that's what a chat said I should name him. We'll put Stank Chops in the front. Stank Chops. I love Stank Chops. My brain has melted a little bit. I don't know how much longer we're gonna make it. We're gonna go make it tonight.
I'm done.
Okay, I'll just heal up Stank Chops and then we'll thank our subscribers and say all the names of the people who subscribe to us because that's what we're thankful for.
Should you?
Oh dear.
Should you buy XCOM 2? I would say yes. Though, did you play unlike the others? Is a question you should ask.
That's the real question. You could probably get XCOM the Enemy Unknown, for pretty cheap there. And then figure out whether you like this style of combat. And then if you like it, you should go to XCOM 2. You know why? You can use a sword. And I know Rich likes swords. Save the game. You gonna get our subscribers? Because that would be great. I would like to save my adventure so far. I'm not going to turn off the power.
It's like my mouse is hovering right over the button that would just end it.
End it?
It would just... I could just end it all right now.
You could end it all right now.
I could end it.
Oh boy there.
It would be so easy.
You could...
It's like my brain would just send like an electrical impulse down to my finger on the mouse, and it would...
What you could have there...
Freedom.
What you could have there is a little ending.
Oh, God.
But we should probably thank our subscribers.
I know we
first.
should. It would be so fun just to end it now. That would be...
That would be great.
Right there, Jack. I'm right there.
Don't save in a Pokemon Center. There's a risk of a glitch. Fuck! Hold on, I gotta get out of here. Fuck!
Oh my God.
Fuck!
Oh my God.
Fuck!
Oh my God.
Fuck! Okay, I'll save my adventure. I saved my adventure out here. Okay, I got out. Woo, guys. I got out. We're saved. Bye. How do we get out? How do we get out of the game? I want to get to like a title menu. I want to get to a title menu. How do you get to a title menu? Oh, I could pet my Pokemon again. That'll be good. But we'll pet them while we thank our